The victors valiant, the conquering heroes, and they call home the Big House. Bathed in maize and blue, welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and when you've got a team that makes it into the top 25, now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Navy Midshipmen, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Wolverines will put total weather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. And here he comes, the guy who pulls all the strings in this attack.
I think what makes him so unique, he has such a good understanding of this offense, always seems to know what the answer is to the test.
Always in control. The receivers know they're going to get the football. Everybody believes in this dude.
They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. He'll ride his man on the option. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Feeling some heat. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Navy will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Slips through the line. And there he goes. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan. Now that is a play that will get your sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Lining up to add another. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. Kickoff team takes the field after the punt return for the touchdown. Let's see what they've got in coverage now. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Here comes the option. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
I tell you what, fullbacks are kind of dying breeds. You just don't use them very much. So when you bring them in the game, a lot of times you bring them in the game to be physical and stout blockers, and then occasionally you give them the ball in those short yardage situations. You say, go get me a first down.
After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on second down. On the option, quarterback on the keeper. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Navy will have to punt it away. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. On the move, it's Morgan. Makes a move. There he goes. Open it up. He will score. Touchdown, Wolverines. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Navy will go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They'll go to the fullback. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Horvat. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Navy will have to punt it away.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the lead.
So the Michigan Wolverines offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Looking for room, it's Edwards. At the 40, there he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Grbac, and the guy I can't remember, drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field. Because
the quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
What a great play. Winning one-on-one, getting home and getting a sack. And that kind of effort is going to get the big house fired up. These 100,000-plus Michigan Wolverine fans are on their feet screaming because of that dominant play right there coming from their D-line.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Looking for a man. It's Horvath. Quarterback moving. Trying to make magic with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Coming after it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Navy will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking for a block. It's Morgan. He gets a block. Can they catch him? Dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returns are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. And here comes the Navy offense. Maybe they learned something from their opening script of plays, David, but other than that, this has been an abject disaster.
And I think they learned what not to do. I mean, this has been an abject disaster. They haven't done anything right. Offense, defense. Palmer, this one's ugly, and it's still early.
Yeah, I'd normally say, well, it's first quarter, just don't worry about it, there's time, but this is the worst start you possibly could have had. So they need to score a touchdown right here.
The option look. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down.
Well, how about that play call? Third down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the first.
Give to the fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
He'll do it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Now improvising. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. He's got great speed. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Edwards. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Now on 2nd down. Here we go. They'll run it. Smashes through. Touchdown, Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. From inside the 15, here comes a return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Navy will go back on the attack. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Well, that was just like trying to run through a traffic jam. No place for the big fella to go.
Yeah, that's the whole key, Reese. You can't let the big fella get some steam. So you got to stop him in his tracks right away. The only way you do that is with penetration up front.
They're bringing heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Still running at the 40. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. The big fullback's got it. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. The back goes in motion. Give to the big fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. The give to the big fullback. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
I'll tell you guys, this fullback, he's not just a blocker. He can catch the football, and he can also run it, especially on third down. What a weapon.
On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped them for a big loss.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Dropping back, it's Horvat. Pocket starts to collapse. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll envision the ball flight as he lines it up from the right hash and 38 yards out. It is good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say. 35, maybe 3. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Handoff to the single running back. At the 35, he's loose. All kinds of running room. At the 20. Touchdown, Wolverines. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then to hit it shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Back to throw. It's Horvat. Buys a little time with his feet. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. Navy will have to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Bringing it back, it's Morgan. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Going to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for space, it's Edwards. And the Wolverines are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. They go to the ground. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Throwing right. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the 1st down. Give to the running back. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. The Wolverines looking to convert on 4th down. They'll try it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And here comes the Navy offense. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Goes to the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Now on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Dances away to buy time. He'll try to do it himself. At the 40, there he goes. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Run it with the fullback. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Navy will have to punt it away. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. On the return, it's Hood. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
Yeah, I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking for room, it's Edwards. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. At the 45 on its way. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Hands it off. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on first down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Throws for the tight end. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Michigan! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop it. Oh, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They march 79 yards on the drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Navy will go back on the attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them to football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Last 2 runs got a big fat nothing. Let's see if they try to go up top on 3rd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for a block. It's Morgan. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, Dave, running the football, because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense.
And that pass picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Line is set on 3rd down. Running back goes in motion. On the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. Running it back, it's Morgan. Slips through the line. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
Tackle is made after the 1st down.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind. No, you got to be aggressive here, because if you score a touchdown, the nail is in the coffin, and this might be ball game. And even if you don't get it, they're not going to have to drive the entire field.
I'm in the lead. Everything's going right.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Getting some heat. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle. Physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, which they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Now on the option. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. He'll ride his man on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Navy will have to punt it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
And a huge thank you in order right there. That returner is literally going to go find my man and go, thank you so much for making up for my mistake. That could have been huge, but the offense caught a break and found it.
Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. On the move is the 30. Running toward the tape. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverine.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Navy offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes 1 play to get this thing picked up and going.
He'll keep it himself. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Now looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 26. Looking to pass. It's Horvat. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Lets it go. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan!
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Takes it inside the 25, chance for great field position. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Navy will go back on the attack. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. They've got the screen set up. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Turns it on at midfield. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Here comes the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. On the option. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the 1st half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want, because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Navy will have to punt it away. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the 1st down.
Now, I love when players understand situations and they understand where the 1st down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that 1st down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
On the run, it's Edwards. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Going to the running game. Across the 25, he's got room. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
A lot of times offenses will do the FIB, formation into the boundary, try to take advantage of you necessarily spreading out, sending more resources to the field, trying to take advantage. Offense gave it a whirl for the defense. They did not move. They did their assignments, got the TFL.
Navy will have to punt it away. Running it back, it's Morgan. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Give to the single back. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Man, sometimes it just gets frustrating, and you've just been beat down all day. This defense hasn't had answers, but now you can't let them run the football and just run it down your throat and be physical. This defense has to do something different and find a way to make something happen.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Looking for a crease. It's Edwards. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Wolverines are threatening in the red zone. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete, the long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
You know, offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go. It's complete. A huge pickup. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Looking to move it through the air. Dances away from the heat. At the 45 on his way. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Get set, get set.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. Comes out throwing on first down. Buys a little time. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Looking for a man. It's Horvat. And that ball is picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The lone back's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good...
Touchdown, Michigan! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And here comes the Navy offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that nick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Sticks it in his belly. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Navy! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that replay scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the Big House.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Can't do it much better than that. Get the kickoff return, take it 9. And put a touchdown on the board. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Navy will go back on the attack. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. They go to the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Navy will have to punt it away.
And you try to sneak this in here, right? Third down, kind of manageable situation. Not too far, not too short, where maybe I can throw the football, but I sneak that draw, and their defense said, no, sir, I'm ready for that. Stuffs them on the third down.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The give to the back. Fighting off the defender. At the 45 on his way. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And the Wolverines getting set on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Knocked down after a pickup of 6, and they're trying to impose their will in the red zone. Ball's at the 13. Running back searching for a hole. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown Wolverines! And the beatdown has ensued.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Bulls his way forward. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45. the option look. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. After run, now throw. On the run, still looking. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He makes the connection. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. At midfield, he's got room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Maybe that stop shows this defense is tightening up, especially in the run game. The offense, frankly, they've been able to do whatever they want to do. They just handed the ball off. This guy's having success left and right. No, sir. No, Moss. Get it together.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Wolverines are on the move. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Leaves it with the back. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Pushes ahead. Stumbled to the ground.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both. Got it stopped. Now forcing a 4th down.
Keeps it on the bootleg. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan! And the punishment has been extended. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Navy offense. They'll go to the ground. Nice move to stay on his feet. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Horvat. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On the option. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fires to the right. And it's picked off for the third time today. Taking it the other way. Inside the 10. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown Wolverines. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Navy will go back on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice.
And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And what a good job by the defense understanding, listen, when I get in here to go wrap him up, try to get that ball out. Try to punch it out. Secure the tackle first. Try to wrap that football up and make sure you find a way to get it out and keep hustling. Good job forcing the turnover.
They've got the big fellas out there. A three tight end look on 1st and 10.
325.
Leaves it with the running back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. They'll go right back to him. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that 1st down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Michigan. And the stomping has commenced. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
And just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing every possession is going to be important from here on in.
May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's Horvath. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to take off. Still running at the 40. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Goes to the option. Breaks the tackle. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Now adjusting. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll run the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On the option. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Off the boot, looking for his man. Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Open space at the 25. Touchdown Wolverines! And the route is on. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Navy offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Here on 2nd down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Now on the option. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll ride his man on the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 2nd down coming up. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The defensive front had that one smelled out from the beginning, and the fullback went fully backward.
Nowhere to go. That's a quick-hitting play. Till you get the ball to the fullback, you're trying to get him down.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Great job by the defense, forcing the fumble, but bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Power football with the run. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
And that's another productive run. This offense has had a bunch of them today, and the running back, I think this lead was built on this guy. He's done a great job all game long, setting the tone.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Michigan! And the pummeling has started. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. The other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Navy will go back on the attack. On the option. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Now on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Sometimes you try to fool the defense with the fullback. Not fooled there.
Well, you better block. Goodness gracious, that's supposed to be a quick hitter, get me a few short yards, and there was nowhere to hit it. They just got hit.
And the defense gets to the quarterback.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded, the run is coming, you know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
And he's running in the open. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
Yeah, this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. And I tell you what, if this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. Right back to the well. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throwing right. It falls incomplete, and we'll change into the field to get things started back up. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Incomplete, and the defense holds.
It is what it is. There's no pressure. This game's over. You're up by a ton of points. They're not going to come back here in the 4th quarter. So you're just trying to put up more stats. And listen, stats count. Like, we all count our stats. At the end of the season, we look up, you got 1,000 yards receiving. Like, all these plays still matter.
To the air, it's Horvath. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Working his way and keeping those legs moving, picks up 5 down to the 14. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Tackled after picking up the 1st down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Knocked down after a gain of 1. They'll mark it at the 6. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Just one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. 1st down here for the offense. Scanning the field, it's Horvath. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
And I bet the frustration meter for this offense is so high. If you can't keep your quarterback upright, it's hard to move the ball. It's hard to score points. This offensive line has not protected him at all, and that's why so many sacks keep happening.
A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll bring it back. It's Morgan. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. They'll snap it from the 36. They got a 1st down. The give to the lone running back. Can't get him to the ground. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. Trying to run it in the red zone. He's got 4, and he's down at the 12. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. And the Wolverines get enough for the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
I don't need it to be pretty. I just need my inches. 3rd down in inches. Nice job by getting the 1st down. Always fall forward, play physical. Don't get east and west. Stay north and south. Nice job by the running back.
Looking for the end zone on 2nd and goal. Touchdown, Michigan! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Coming out with it, it's Chapman. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that line.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on 1st down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on 2nd down. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Trying to get to him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Navy will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. On the run, it's Edwards. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Looking to the big tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. The Wolverines will have it 1st and 10. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the 1st down. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He wants it all. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
Looking to the end zone. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. And here comes the Navy offense. Line gets set, 1st down. To the air, it's Horvath. They're working that left side. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Feeling some heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week of practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. On the return, it's Morris. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down, finding positive.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. And he will be sacked at at the 6-yard line.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. To throw, it's Horvat. Coming after it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. They're bringing heat. They come up with their 2nd safety of the game. You don't see that very often.
And that kind of sums up the day for this offense. I mean, nothing has really gone your way. Now you give up the safety. Tell you what, this team's got a lot of work to do over this next week to get better, to improve. This was a bad day.
The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that, when they get you back the football, and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensive. We got more points than you, but good opportunity for this offense to get more.
Yeah, it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. You've got to take advantage.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Throws to the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. The hand to the running back. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. To the ground, he's got it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 6, but he gets it inside the red zone. It's down at the 15. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fires into the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. To the air, it's Warren. Throws to the wideout. Oh, that slithered right through his fingers and would have been his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it's 4th down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. 1st down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important 2nd down play from the 12. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he feels the heat coming in. It burns him up. Another sack.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll try the run. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Shakes off the defender. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. The Wolverines have pushed it inside the 20. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Navy will go back on the attack. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him. And they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here late.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Give to the fullback. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. What a shot in the arm something like that can give you. You take over, 1st and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Wolverines! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Dropping back, it's Warren. He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Chapman. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. He's going to pass. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Open space at the 25.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Pulls it in. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Hutchinson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we see miracles in college football all of the time, and they could use one here. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. On the run, fires downfield. It's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's for... And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Do it. You could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback.
And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives you...
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Not one. Not two, but 3 sacks in a row. This defense is swarming all over the place. Hey, offense, you might want to change something up.
Coverage team does a good job. Touches it dead. No return on this one.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Unloads to the wideout. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. On the run, it's Edwards. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. And guys, they're not going to give up on picking up the first down, but they also need some breathing room for the punter. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Keeps it on the bootleg. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. Afterburner's coming. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings. I'm not worried about your rankings. They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team. We're better than this team. A lot of times those rankings don't mean a lot to a lot of people. And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the games. This team knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put their best foot forward in order to get the W. They did just that. They're talented. They're obviously motivated. I can't wait to see how they follow this up in their next game.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.